Friends, how are you? It's good to be with you once again for update number 3. A health goal. Yes, we are in the bathroom for another discussion. I think I'm going to make this my backdrop for at least these 4 goals updates. 5 maybe, I don't know, we'll see. So anyway, goals, health goal. So I believe where I was, let me see here. Yes, I was to get into the best health of my life. I'm just laughing because that didn't happen, obviously. But it wasn't because I didn't try. I did get distracted, like I said, full disclosure here, with some things and other things going on in my life. But health was always there. So I can't remember everything between then and now, but I'll tell you a few things that have happened. So I think I remember I told you that I was rowing. I started rowing lessons and did rowing last year in April. So like a year and a half ago or more. And I was loving it. It was awesome. And then in August, I actually did my first competition. It was a quad. There was 4 of us. And it was a funny story. We barely made the competition. Somehow the buzzers and the time slots, somehow we were confused with the wrong time. Anyway, we barely made it. We're like running down there to the dock, trying to get on. Everybody was already in place and they were like, hey, will you let us on? And they let us on. So I was really glad because that would have been my first and only race unless I take it up again because I didn't keep going. So after that, it just faded off. Things were just busy. There was a lot happening, and then my move. So that just stopped. And then in November, though, so it's been a year now. I'm so excited. November, I decided to look up ballroom dancing. I don't know why I decided it then and what were the circumstances anymore. I just remember thinking I needed to do something. And I had always wanted to do ballroom dancing now. And if you don't know what ballroom dancing is, it's, there's a Latin style and like a standard style, they call it. But there's other forms now too, I think, involved with it. American style, international style, all kinds of stuff. But like for competitions and stuff, like there's the standard is more like your waltz, quick step, foxtrot, ones like that. And then for the Latin dancing, it's cha-cha, rumba, samba, jive, which is fun. Those, paso doble, I think it's called. Anyway, so I've been learning these multiple dances and enjoying that, loving it. What it's done for me is actually helped me with my health in some ways because this was more of a physical goal, but I did have some mental part to it because I remember saying something about opening up to people, letting people help. And this has been a good outlet for emotional, social stuff, like just engaging with other people. The first couple of months, I would like get near somebody and we'd start to dance, right? And I was having a hard time looking them in the eyes, and I would just start laughing and like feeling really uncomfortable. But now I feel so much more confident when I talk to people and when I get, even if I need to get, close up, like it doesn't feel so uncomfortable. I can engage in conversation. Not that I wasn't able to before, but I think it's just I built my confidence around people that people want to engage with you and they're fun and we're both, we interact and it's great. I love touching. That's just something that I love. And so being able to interact and look people in the eyes and touch is just so awesome for me. It's like dancing is so cool because it includes that and I love it. I don't know why. I guess that's a love language of mine or something. I don't know, but that's how I like to interact with people in some ways. So there's that. So I started dancing, and it's also good for your brain and for your body because you're moving, but you're also having your brain try to tell you what to do and learn steps. And so it's been really awesome to interact with that, with the brain, with the social part of it, and the movements and the health part of it, getting your body moving and your blood pumping, your heart going. So all around, it's been awesome. So I'm glad I decided to do that. And so it's been like a year now, and I'm going to be in a performance group. It's a small club that's starting, and we're hoping that it will build. But we're going to do a couple of performances. There's a competition in January. I don't know if I'm going to be able to be ready for that or not, because there's just a lot going on that I'm trying to figure out right now. But I think perhaps maybe the one in August of 2020, I think I'd like to compete in, and I think I can do really good if I get some things straightened out the next few months, which I think I'm going to. I think this is a positive thing, and good things are happening. Even with setbacks and the ups and downs, I'm moving forward, and it feels great. So I think also part of my goal was to find a trainer, like an in-person trainer, and I tried to do that. And then what ended up happening at the end of 2018 was I worked with someone else online again, because I had worked with another trainer online, and it was good, but I just felt like if I could have a little personal interaction, some personal talking, working some things out for nutrition, having somebody there with me when I'm working out, like encouragement, making sure the movements are correct, getting a good routine going, I think is so helpful for me, because then I can extend it on my own. And sometimes doing this online, I just feel like I'm emailing, and I'm not able to quite always understand everything, and I know I need to just do it, and sometimes I wasn't doing things I needed to do because there was stuff up here going on. So I reached out to somebody actually just like yesterday or the day before to try to do something, but I don't know if I'm going to, because they're out of state, and I've been thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know if I can do that, because I've been on a couple of trips and lately, and like the one to Arizona just recently, and I'm like, I just don't know if that's something I should do, at least not right now. So I might just keep looking around here. I'm not sure, because I do have a simple body weight routine, so you don't need stuff but like barbells and different things, and you can just do your body weight and everything. So I might start with that again. I found one, and it works just to get me started, and then do some stretching. I really need to get some nutrition work. So I do still want to keep this health goal. And I like what's happening. I'm trying to look and see if there's anything else that I wanted to share about it. Yeah, also I had some bowel troubles, and I don't know what's going on with that, or if it's clear. I think it's clear. I'm not really feeling like I'm having a big issue with it anymore, but there was something that had happened, and I had to get looked at, and everything seems to be functioning and fine now. But every once in a while I'll have some pains in there, and I don't know if I just need to drink more water. So anytime that happens, I drink tons of water, and it usually helps. So I'm going to need to get my water up and just get a good routine and do this. And maybe if I can find a buddy, I'm thinking maybe I can find a buddy, because I need some motivation. And like, if I can't do the in-person training thing, if I just had a friend who wants to do it with me, maybe that could work, because we keep each other like, hey, you coming? You coming this morning? Let's do this, So there's that. So, so there has been some progress and some good things going with that. I'm trying to think of anything else that I've done along the way, but mostly it's been the dancing. And I was dancing 3 days, sometimes 4 days a week for an hour to 2 hours, at least an hour and a half. And that was really, really good. This month I've taken off just to do like one per week, like a private lesson, just because I needed time in the evening with my kids. I'm kind of trying to reset some things and get things going and figure out where I want to go, what direction in certain things, like I talked about in some of the other videos. And like, am I going to move out? Am I going to get a job, career type? What am I doing with all that? And what's my like 1 or 2 main goals I'm going to focus on? So I want to do that. And then I'm trying to think, what else, guys? it's exciting though. It's good things. It's getting me back in gear and thinking about these things that are important to me, and moving forward again, which is really awesome and good and what I want to do. So I'll start hopefully dancing again in January, 3 times a week, but my private lessons are during the day, which is when my kids are in school, so it works out better so I can keep my evenings with them. The kids have ball games and activities. My daughter wants to spend like lots of time with me, and I love that, and I want to give it to her. I want to be with her, and I want to be with them, and I want to encourage them. I want to let them know I love them and I'm there for them. So we'll see. The other thing I wanted to do is get get a bunch of testing, see what I'm allergic to, do blood work, do things like that. So that hasn't happened yet. I've made a couple appointments and started to do some blood work, and then everything went downhill and I didn't follow up with it. So I'm gonna be looking at that and seeing what's next, at least to see what some foods I need to avoid, but I'm pretty sure I know how my body's working right now, but I would like to see how that goes. So that's the update on the health and what's going on there, what's happening in my life right now. And I will keep health as a goal. It's try to get to some doctors when I can. I don't have insurance right now, so that's something else I have to think about. And so how I want to work that. And I thought I had insurance for a while, but it was like kind of a fraud type of insurance. It wasn't right. It was messed up. So anyway, so I had to cancel that and just trying to look into some other stuff. So anyway, that's the update. I will let you guys know about my music next time. And I think that's it. I hope all is well with you. Thanks for joining on my journey, and I'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.